Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. Here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 74 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car has an amazing parking camera as well, which I'll show you when we run through the controls. Plenty of boot space, which can be increased by folding down those rear seats as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and, as I mentioned, run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of the car though, firstly, you can notice the alloy wheels are like new, as is the bodywork the entire way around this car. Really great looking car as well, as you can see. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, the digital readout for the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the battery charge level, and it'll also show you how much of the power you're using in hybrid mode. The vehicle is currently in its electric vehicle mode. You know that by the indicator just here. Speaking of indicators, this car has got blind spot cameras, so when you indicate right or left, really clever. And down in that very bottom right hand corner, you can also see the total miles for this car. They are only 1,104, so very low mileage, of course. We back out to the steering wheel. We have cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning system, phone control, stereo controls, the minus and plus pedal so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then into the center, I would say this is the central screen, but this is one long screen that runs around to this section just here, where you can access, of course, your satellite navigation. Really nice, clear, wide display. You can come back to your home screen from there. You can access your audio menu. You can see we have DAB, AM, radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so. There's a number of ways of doing that, and they are all along the bottom just here. You can get back to the home screen at any time you wish to and swipe through any of these menus, and you can see you can pair up your phone, of course. We've got your online or in the car calendar as well. This car's kind of most staggering feature is the parking camera, and I'm going to come to that last after I've shown you the bits down below here. So main volume for the stereo, physical controls to get you into certain menus directly. We have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the fan speed up and down from here. You can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature, the direction the air is being distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off, back on again. You can turn the whole system off from here as well. We've got a heated steering wheel with 2 different heat settings. We've got an air-conditioned seat for the passenger and a heated seat for the passenger, and of course the same over here for the driver as well. Below that, a whole host of charging methods. So USB-C charging, USB-C input for music. So again, plenty of ways to listen to your music. This is a 12-volt charging. Some storage down here. You can change the driving mode of the car. You can adjust your parking sensors, turn them on and off. You can make adjustments to your parking camera, which we're going to come to in just a second, and the downhill brake control as well. You've also got wireless phone charging just here. So with regards to the parking camera, the gears are on this stalk just here. So that's the car now in reverse. You can see we have a 360 camera on the left hand side and a reversing camera on the right hand side. If we reverse the car, it will give you guidelines to show you what direction the car is headed in, but the amazing part of this is when you put it into drive and you have this kind of over the shoulder camera image of the car. So, you know, with these cameras in place and the parking sensors, I mean, it's a very easy car to park. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. There is a sunblind that will open all the way to the back of those rear seats. You don't have to open this front section as a sunroof, but of course you can do, and you can see that opening there now. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we have for the vehicle. So firstly, in the envelope is the spare key. So there are 2 keys in total. The V5 registration document, as you can see, shows that this is a one-owner car from new. And although we have the service book just here, the vehicle is too new and the mileage is too low for it to have needed a service yet. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.